we go. I'm really excited for this stream, for all of you watching. Let's make sure we all know we are live. So let's allow a little bit of time for some people to show up. I want to make sure that you guys see a really good stream. And for all of you watching around the world, I think we should be live. Let me see. Let me go check it. I can't wait to open this. Let me go check if we're live. And yes, we are officially live. So for all of you watching around the world, welcome to, welcome to the one and only channel that some of you believe is the #1 trending channel, and I believe it too. For all of you watching around the world, we are the one community that shows you amazing whiskeys. We cook amazing food, and I show you what the heck I want. Fashion, I show you watches, I show you anything on today. We're going to be showing, yes, the world has to know, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be showing a little bit of a Zaharov fragrance. This is a brand new fragrance, and for all of you that want to know, all of you that are looking forward to this, I am actually looking forward to this because I've never opened this before. So for all of you watching, here we go. Don't forget, if you're watching right now, do me a favor. One thing I ask, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember, we talk about fragrances on the weekends. Today is Sunday, December 8th, 2024. And for some of you watching, presentation is definitely key. Yes, presentation is key, especially if you have something nice like this. Presentation is key, and it does make to have great presentations to your whiskey. And also not only to your whiskeys, also to your fragrances. Presentation's key. But the juice, yes, the juice is what really matters, right? The juice is what really matters. And I think for some of you, you guys know when we show good whiskeys, the juice is what matters. It doesn't matter how the presentation is, the juice is what matters. So on the stream, we're going to be opening this wide open unboxing. It's going to be a first impression of the Zaharoff fragrance, the new one that just came out, the Precious Treasure. For all of you that are watching, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't opened this. I haven't really tried it. I don't even know what to expect. So for all of you, if you thought that this is going to be a first, yes, it is a first impression. It's the first unboxing. So for all of you watching, here we go. Let's start off by drinking something. And over here we're going to be drinking a little bit of whiskey on the stream. So you guys already know I am the Whiskey Reaper. You can call me the Reaper. You can comment down below in the comment box. And don't forget, when you comment, you can send super chats, you can send your recommendations. You can tell your friends, your family, your ex-girlfriend, ex-wife. You can tell them to subscribe. And don't forget up here to subscribe in the corner. Hit that like button. And don't forget, if you're watching this as a replay, remember, this is a live stream, so there's no editing involved. Let's pop this open. Let's just pour a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, drink responsibly. Always have. Man, that smells good. Classic bourbon notes up in the air. Man, okay, for all of you, cheers, all of you. And let's have a good time on this unboxing, on this first impression, on the Sunday when no other YouTuber streams. We stream every day. Let's drink this up. Oh, wow. That is real good. Okay, so for all of you, let's pop this open. First off, you already know, comes with one of these. I'll show you that now. Let's open this bad boy. Where's the thing? Here we go. Let me just say ahead of time, presentation is always key here. It's awesome presentation. Let's open this up. It looks really nice. This is how it will come in. And I'm going to say this ahead of time. I actually looked the other day because I had to check my my shipping, and I was like, "Wait a minute! I ordered this a long time ago. Ordered this a long time ago. What's happening?" And recently, I found out that this is actually sold out on the website. Now, I'm going to say it's ahead of time. I didn't know that it was going to be sold out so quickly. So for some of you that are watching, it's still good to know that maybe there's another batch that might come out. So I just want to tell you guys, I literally have never opened this. This is the first time, and this is going to be my first impression, what I think. And we're going to go starting. Let's start opening this up. But before anything, I just want to say, this box, I don't know if it's my neighbor. I smell cigar out here. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink this up. Look at that. That is cool, man. Look at the box. Even the bottom of the box has that. That's very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. All right, let me put this box away. So our presentation's right over here, and you guys already know, I gotta pop some of these. For all of you that want to know, also, it does come in a, has a little, what can I say? Has a little presentation. The presentation is really cool. I didn't look through it too hard, but when I did look through it, saw some nudies. Got some nudies on here. Let me see. Well, that's the first page, but the next page, big nudie. Point of the matter is there's chapters, and it tells you more about what he really wants to present to you. And I think it's a great, great product because at the end of the day, there's nobody really that does stuff like this. Nobody goes out the way out there to really travel, get ingredients, make stuff overseas, and really just put a whole presentation. I think this is really cool. And for a lot of you that are watching this, you're looking at this, it's looking like an alien, alien letters, yes? Alien letters, that's what it looks like. And I think that's what really attracted me to this. That bottle itself looks like they're about to, I don't know, man. Looks like alien letters, and I think that's pretty cool. It's as if there was ever alien invasion, all I had to do is show them. I gotta show them that I come in peace, and I think they won't take me to wherever they're going to take some of the people. I do know there's really a thing now. People think that there's going to be an alien invasion. Here we go, let's drink this up. All right, let's open this. Now that right there, if I didn't see a Pokemon box, I know this looks like a Pokemon box. There's Pokemon cards in here. But you know what? It puts me back to one of those days. You guys remember, any of you guys remember, if you guys are close to 40, you guys should remember Pokemon cards used to come in a box like this, and the Pokemon cards were in here. This brings me back to that. Shout out to Pokemon. Anyways, here we go. We're going to move this out of the way. Before I pump a little of this, look, for all of you watching, this is a live stream. You can interact with me in the chat room. I know it's Sunday. There's a lot of things I have on my mind today, but one of the things that I had on my mind is really to show you this box. This box, I thought that was the box, but this is the box, and it's pretty cool. The good thing about a box, having a box, good thing about having a box, you can put the fragrance back in. You don't have to worry about it falling off the dresser. That's really good. And for all of you that do not know, supposedly, There's one of the more expensive, okay? One of the more expensive oils that he's ever used. So, for all of you watching, you're paying a heavy price. The price for this was about $300, and I can tell you ahead of time, it's a beautiful presentation. Look at it. Very nice. Don't know what to say. Let me see. And the cool thing is, comes with something else. Let me see. Another one. Comes with another one. That's good, just in case. Let me see if this one's different. I think this one is a little bit different. That's really cool. And here we go, just to show you guys ahead of time. There's George Zaharoff, really cool. Chapter 2 over here. And you guys know that chapter 1 is the one that I showed you. Let's go to the middle of this. If we go to the middle, it shows you a little bit. So I have an idea what's in here now, just by looking at it. Really cool. Really cool, really cool. Yes, yes. I don't want to show you the other page. There's some nudies on here. There's some nudies. Anyways, the point of the matter is, there's George Zaharov. I think this is really cool, man. I really think this is really cool. Really, really cool. And by the way, I was told, I haven't read this, mind you, haven't read this. But I was told by one of my ranchers just now in the chat room, he says over here, the meaning, okay, the meaning of that, what it says there, it says king or monarch. In Greek, I think that's pretty cool, man. King to king, king to king. I'm going to say this ahead of time. This is probably not going to be a woman fragrance. So for some of you ladies, there's probably not going to be a woman fragrance. I'm going to say that ahead of time. But again, what got me is that bottle. And look at here at George Zaharoff. Looks amazing. Presentation. I'll read that later. I'm not going to read it here. And there we go. There is George Zaharoff. Look at him. And the cool part about this, so there's 500 of these that are made, right? 500 of these. There's his signature. It tells you the certificate of 76 out of 500, so I'm number 76, which is good. I was starting to wonder where my package was, but I have a feeling that there's so many orders that went out. Here we go, beautiful. I'll read that later. And the back of it, really cool. So the one thing that I can say ahead of time, when I'm buying something like this ahead of time, just want to tell you guys, okay, there's not a company out there that really does something like this. There's no company out there that goes throughout the hassle to do everything, just all this. Like, you don't have a company out here that puts you through this work. There's companies like Zaharov, Perfume and Morley doesn't do this. There's other companies like Tom Ford, they really don't go through the extension of doing some stuff like this. This makes it a little bit personal. And if you guys don't know, I love personal things just like this. You see this? They go through the hassle to making these tubes, and in these tubes are beautiful bottles, right? And then in the hassle of some of these like this, we're going to just show one. This is one of the more famous whiskeys out there. Let me put this down. This is one of the more famous whiskeys out there, right? This is Booker's, and they go through a hassle of really putting a nice presentation on, right? And then you have the bottle, which the bottle I'm not going to show now because I want to review what bottle this is, but just see there's a presentation. Boom, you see the presentation. But the point of the matter is, presentation is always key on any product out there. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. I'm going to say this ahead of time. Presentation is key. And he always hits a nail on the head on this one. I'm going to say ahead of time. I'm going to see the pages. One page that really stood out to me is this. Now, if you don't see this picture, well, Presentation is key, right? He's telling you basically, to me, he's basically saying that those gems that you see are the wall. What he's touching is what basically inspired him to do that. And you know what? Maybe there's another inspiration. Maybe there's another inspiration out there. I know that every artist has his thing, but I think for it to say, just like Joe Walter says, for it to say that this is a fragrance for a king, I think this is great. I think this is really good. So here we go. Let's put this aside. And let's start putting this on here. By the way, if you guys don't know who Joe Waters is, he's one of our wrenches, and he's always supporting. Yesterday, we did a good amount of super chats. The day before, I think the day before we did like almost $250. Yesterday we did close to 100 and something. The day before that one was $180. So for all of you that do not know, these are weekends, and I'm doing this on a weekend because I do know that on the weekdays a lot of people want me to cook, a lot of people want me to drink whiskey, and on this stream we're drinking some whiskey. So for all of you, cheers to all of you. We had Edgar roaming in the chat room, and the first one in the chat room was Joe Waters. He's looking forward to this. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Okay, let me open this. I'm really looking forward to this. Let me open this. Let me open this bad boy. I'm gonna say this. This is really cool. I could put anything in there. Let's open this up. So you got to do this like this. This is the first time I open this. Okay, this is the first time. This is my precious treasure. Yes. This is my precious treasure. The cool part is that I'm gonna have this in here, like that guy from Lord of the Rings. He always says, my precious. Well, this is going to be my precious. This is really cool, man. I'm going to say this ahead of time. Really cool first impression, unboxing. Probably the coolest fragrance that I have ever got currently from any brand. Presentation is very cool. Okay, let's pop this open. Holy heavens. This is really cool. Presentation is very unique. I'm going to say it reminds me of like reminds me of something from out of this world. You know, when you guys are watching History Channel, there's an alien, a ship on the wall. Well, this looking like that. Looking like I'm about to get the future lottery picks by just touching those letters. Let's see if I could. Oh, man, I kind of feel like I already won the Powerball. Wow. Point of the matter is, maybe I'm extending myself a little bit too much there, right? But this is really nice. I'm going to say ahead of time. It comes in the package, comes with everything. This is really cool. I really like this a lot. But the thing is, this is the thing. Reaper Crew, this is the thing. The juice is what matters to me. So, this is what we're going to do. Let's start moving some of this out of the way. You know what I just noticed? It says number 76 out of 500. You know how many times this man probably had to write that, or who had to wrote that? 76 out of 500. I think that's pretty cool. Anyways, before I do that, so let's take this out. Let's take this out. That's nice. That's awesome. And it comes with a little thing inside. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. But I think this is a hot boy status. One of these bags, there's companies that don't do this. They just don't do this. Okay, we're gonna close this up. Let's put this over here. I put it over here. Let's put this over here and move this. Man, okay, so here we go for all of you. Here we go for all of you. I'm going to spray this on my skin. And for some of you watching, you guys don't know what the heck to expect. I don't know what to expect. But I do know one thing. We got to turn on the light. Let's turn on the light real quick. Okay, cool thing is that it does come with a cleaner. I'll put that in there. Probably not going to use it, but that's really cool to have. I could use it on my watch. Let me see if I put it on my watch. Clean my watch a little bit. Oh, holy Lord. Zaharoff, Zaharoff, Zaharov. That's pretty cool. Let me clean my watch. Nice and beautiful. Now it's nice and beautiful. What a spectacular, wow. Anyways, I'm overdoing. Look, I'm too excited, man. That's what it is. I'm too excited. You guys are probably thinking I'm overdoing my, nah, man, I'm too excited. That's what it is. I have a lot going on today, okay? I have a lot going on today. Miami Dolphins, they just won. They're still in the playoffs. Miami Hurricanes, I lost a lot of money in the morning. You guys already know they're not supposed to put in Clemson. They're not supposed to put it. Well, they could put it SMU. They could put SMU, but Clemson should have gone in. Miami Hurricanes should have gone in. And this is a live stream, so you guys are learning a little bit of what kind of things we talk about on this stream. We talk about everything on this stream. This is a live stream for watching. Rewatch this. So here we go. I'm gonna start spraying this on my skin, but I think this is really cool. Here we go. Let's spray it on my skin. Holy Lord! This is the most masculine. This is the most masculine. Oh, come on, man. This is the most masculine. This is, thank you. Holy Lord. You finally did it. George Zaharoff, you finally did it. This is the most masculine fragrance I have ever smelled. Holy Lord. This is the most masculine fragrance I have literally ever smelled in the line. This is literally anything you might think of as literally being a higher class king. Really, the king on earth. This is what that is. No, man, what the hell is this? Now, the one thing that I can say, it's not me, okay, it's all him. But the one thing that I can say ahead of time, I will say that some of his fragrances are amazing. I will also say that some of his fragrances are also unisex, right? So what am I going to say right now? Oh, I don't want this to sound too bad because it's all him. It's all him. Okay, it's all him. It's all him. But one thing that I did kind of, I don't know if some of you understand. I like manly fragrances. And the one thing that really I can say, if he had a fragrance that just insinuated a lot of pepper, a lot of different pepper notes, and just a good masculine fragrance that could give you maybe a couple different peppers, not only one. This smells like there's a couple different ones on here. They're very smooth. And they're very clean and heavy at the same time. It's almost hard to explain. I'm going to spray myself again. This has to be the best. This has to be the best fragrance, the best manliest fragrance. Okay, best manly. I'm going to say masculine. This is the best masculine fragrance that I have probably, I'm going to say this, in the last 5 years, okay, in the last 5 years, there's a lot of bottles out there that are very masculine. The last fragrance that we talked about on the stream, I don't even know if I have the box. I think I have the box out here still. The last fragrance that we talked about on here was this over here, okay, Chanel. Chanel was the last fragrance that we talked about, literally did an unboxing. We did an unboxing of Chanel on the stream. I told you guys this is really, it's good for a man, not for a woman, but this was more sporty, and I told you that it was really perfect for what I want, okay? I did tell you guys that. Let's throw that away. One thing is, when it comes to the Zaharoff fragrance line, there wasn't anything out there that I can say was super masculine. They were all masculine, but not to the point that it's like, holy Lord, this is like real masculine. I can say we went through a couple of the fragrances. The Triple X was pretty good. The Royale X was really amazing. You saw all the fragrances because I had the whole line. All of them were really good, really amazing, really clean, really almost like aquatic. The last one that we had shown, very aquatic and masculine, very nice. But there wasn't one that really just hit that nail on me like, damn, this is real masculine. You really can't even say that this is unisex. This is not unisex. There's no way this is unisex unless you are really driving a real Mustang and you just don't want to identify as a woman. I'm going to say this ahead of time. This right here, I have to spray more of this on my body. This is really ridiculous. Okay, this is really good. Now, I don't know how many sprays I sprayed. Also, I'm going to say ahead of time, I have not seen anybody's reviews because I don't watch reviews. The thing with me is, if I start looking at somebody else's conclusion of what a thing is, like, it ain't me. It ain't me. So I'm going to say it's ahead of time. I'm smelling it more now. You can tell that there is a good amount of pepper on here, and it's not your traditional pepper. Let me put this on my skin again. I'm going to say ahead of time, this over here, it is nothing close. There's nothing out there. There's nothing, literally nothing out there that smells like this. Okay, there is nothing. I'm going to say it's ahead of time. There is nothing out there that smells like this. Man. Okay, let me get off the bat. I did say that it has a little bit of pepper, but I said that it seems like there was overdose of pepper, and he does have an overdose of pepper on the notes. It is really just getting on your skin, and it's staying on your skin. You also have like a little bit of cedar note, which makes this more masculine. It's a cedar note that really makes it masculine. It's really in your face. And if you guys don't know, some of the smells that some of us, like if we smoking cigars, I was smoking a cigar earlier, had to stop. But most of the time, if you're smoking a cigar, you see the cigar. If you're smoking a cigar, you know what it is to have a humidor with a little bit of cedar. And that cedar has a certain smell. You can tell that this has almost that little beautiful cedar note on there, and I do like it. Another thing, too, that really stands out to me on here, not only is that pepper note that's really ripping, on the pepper note, there's two different type of peppers on here, which to me indicates he never wanted this to be a woman fragrance. He wanted this to be a man fragrance. And to me, let me drink this up. This is very masculine. Let me drink this again. Oh, my Lord. Real nice. Let me smell this one more time. Let me see if it dried down a little bit. It is a little bit cedar, woody, pepper, double pepper. It's like blast of pepper. The pepper is, I thought it was going to tune down, but it's not. And it's really, really nice. One thing that stands out to me also that some of you probably wouldn't be able to notice because you guys out there, you guys are watching this, some of you guys don't know, okay, what it is of a bourbon whiskey smell. If a bourbon whiskey smell has a certain smell, one of the things that you normally notice, if you're around the world, let me put the other light on. There's a live stream. Again, there's a live stream. Want to let you guys know there's a live stream. And Reaper Crew, I'm going to tell you what time it is. I'm going to tell you what time it is right now, Reaper Crew. But here we go. Let's put this over here. Let's put this light on. Let's put this light on. Okay, so for some of you around the world that don't know what a bourbon whiskey smell is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Yes, yes. A bourbon whiskey, okay? It doesn't matter what whiskey you pour. Most of the time, from just pouring it, okay, you're going to get a good sweetness of vanilla or brown sugars. Those are the two really that just stick out. If you don't know anything about whiskeys, just know that ahead of time. You will get a good amount of vanilla. Like when I poured that, I smelled vanilla, right? And the vanilla is really from bourbon whiskey. You don't get it in Scotch. You don't get it in Irish whiskey. You do find it, but you don't get it initially just like some of these bourbon whiskeys, right? So what I can say is, this over here is starting to settle down. And I'm starting to smell the sweetness. It's like a vanilla sweetness. I'm going to say ahead of time, I do know that the fragrance community, when it comes to fragrances, they like to use the word tonka, okay? They like to use the word tonka bean, which that is like a vanilla. But this one over here actually doesn't, to me, it's more vanilla, like a bourbon type of vanilla that's popping out of my skin. So if I can say one thing, what I'm smelling right now in the air, super masculine, pepper vibe, little blue, like a double, like, it's like, you guys know I do double seasoning, right? I do double seasoning. Sometimes I use two different type of peppers on here, and it's almost like that. It gives me like a super dosage of masculine vibe, and I love that. I did tell Zaharov a long time ago. He hopped on the show, and I had asked him one time, and don't say it's because of me. It's all him. But I can say officially that I wanted something crazy. I wanted something insane. And he did it all by himself. He did it, his invention, whatever it is he had in his head, he did it really perfectly because this, to me, has to be the most masculine fragrance in his line. There's other fragrances out there like leather tobacco. Leather tobacco, I'm going to say it is very masculine, but the thing is with leather tobacco, compared to this one, it has almost like a piercing sweetness, the leather tobacco. It's not really like a piercing sweetness. It has something there that is very strong. This one over here, in case you don't know, there's nothing that's piercing through my skin, in my nose. There's nothing piercing. It's really going to make me sneeze. There's nothing out here right now that's going to tell me, you know what, if I go out in the public, some people might not like it. You know, some people might not like it. No. This is almost mainstream type of a fragrance. Like this is almost like a commercial type of fragrance. This is getting to the line of basically you're putting this on the shelf right next to some of the other higher end luxury products that people talk about and that you see on TV. This is really getting there. And I'm not trying to sell you on this because I think they're already sold out. So it doesn't really at this point it's like some of you might think it's a selling point. I don't gain nothing. I do not gain nothing from. Just like I show some of the whiskeys. I show a lot of these whiskeys. We have a great time and we have an amazing community. Our community is mainly focused on you saving money. Me showing you the whiskeys, reviewing any product, and at the end of the day, showing you a good time because we have a lot of ranchers that love having a good time out here, and we build up a community all together on here, and that's what it is. The Whiskey Reaper community that you haven't seen in the fragrance community. They just don't appear. They don't need to appear because at the end of the day, they're part of this community, part of this channel. And at the end of the day, they love the fact that I don't care what anybody says. I do what I do, and that's what I like about Zaharoff. He does what he does, and that's what it is. I like this a lot. One thing that I can say, it's finally tuning down. but I can still smell it. I'm starting to walk back and forth, and I can still smell it a little bit more. One thing is popping out of here. And if you guys don't know sandalwood, sandalwood is a note that I'm going to say stays in. I'm going to say, if you have sandalwood note in your fragrance, whatever fragrance it is, expect for long performance, 10 hours maybe. I don't know the performance of this because officially, you guys already know, I just opened this bottle just now in front of you guys. I could say that sandalwood, anything that has sandalwood, I'm going to say it's ahead of time, anything that has sandalwood in the notes of a fragrance, you will have long lasting good time. I'm gonna say good time as in like, anything you could have a sweaty day. You have sandalwood in the fragrance, it's gonna last through that sweaty day. If you're going to your office party, office party, and everybody's sweaty, and you know you're gonna be sweaty, you wear a sandalwood fragrance, you're not gonna smell those stinks. You're not gonna smell no stink in the room. It's only gonna be your fragrance. This over here, it does portray that it's going to be long lasting. Again, I can't tell you that the performance right here, I just put it on just now. I can't tell you the performance will be insane, but as of right now, I can tell you this is gotta be one of the most insane performances probably out there. Before I do anything, let me drink this up, and I'm gonna smell myself. I have no words. I really have no words right now. This is a manly fragrance that I've been waiting for. I wasn't expecting this. I'm being honest with some of you. I was not expecting this. I was expecting something mysterious. I was expecting something different. I was expecting something in the ball range of his DNA. This kind of falls out of that DNA profile of Zaharoff. I'm going to say ahead of time, for some of you that do not know Zaharoff, he's been on the show, and we talked about his fragrances before. This doesn't go along with any of his fragrances. If you think that any of his fragrances are going to smell like this, you're absolutely wrong. Another thing I'm going to say, we're going to drink Elmer T. Yes, let's drink Elmer T. Wait, let's drink it up, though. I would never sell this bottle. You can't give me $1,000 to sell this. I'm gonna say it's ahead of time. You can't give me $1,000 to sell this. I'm sorry to say. This right here, to me, it is worth literally. It's priceless. This to me is priceless. If I could say one thing about this that nobody has probably ever said or ever will say on YouTube, the one thing I'm going to say, this is a live stream, nothing's edited. I'm going to say I don't have a script. There's nothing out here that's edited. One thing I can say about this bottle is there's no price on here that I would sell this for. The reason why is because there's only 500 bottles. Supposedly, this is sold out. Not only is it sold out, this is the first fragrance that I can say has gone into almost that mainstream commercial type of direction. This over here is very, very, very masculine, and I can officially say, I smelled one of the most amazing masculine fragrances that I've smelled in the last 5 years, and he did it. There's no other fragrance out there that I can say that he did that's very masculine like this. Now, some people can argue with me, and I'll just throw it down because that's what I do. I'll throw it down real hard. I have all the fragrances. I wear all the fragrances. All my fragrances are halfway. I can throw it down big time. Ain't no way you're going to tell me that there's a fragrance on the line that is better than this right now. Currently, right now, I'm going to say, They have all different. There's one that's aquatic that some of you know that I've been wearing that a lot. I love that one, Seraphine Blue. It's just so amazing. But the thing is with Seraphine Blue, I don't want to smell clean all the time, you understand? Sometimes I want to smell like a dirty, bad boy. And this is something that just fits in between every crack. If you want to smell luxury, if you want to smell like a high-end elite, if you want to smell like a real king, if you want to smell like literally the baddest dude on the block, masculine fragrance, this is probably it. If you want to smell If you want to smell, I'm going to say this ahead. If you want to smell a fragrance for a long time, I have a feeling that this is something you really. I'm going to say ahead of time. I'm gonna go smell this again. But the opening on here, oh, the opening is what gets me. I love the opening on here. It's just amazing. It's really, really good. I really love the opening. I'm gonna say that ahead of time. I love, 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 love the opening. Let me see over here if I can tell you that I'm gonna drink a little bit of water on here. You know what? I don't even want to drink water. I want to spray myself some more. Let me spray. I'm gonna spray some more. I never sprayed so much of a fragrance on a live stream. I'm gonna spray some. I'm gonna spray some more. Let me do it again. That is ridiculous. I just sprayed it on my jersey because I'm wearing a jersey right now. I'm wearing a jersey. So I'm wearing a jersey right now. I just sprayed it on my jersey. I just sprayed it on my jersey. Let's see how it is. Man, oh man, this is insane. This is really nice. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I can smell more of the almost like a bourbon vanilla vibe, and I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna say it's ahead of time for a lot of you. I don't even know what to say. I can't take this out. I can't take this to the bars. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to take this to the bars. I don't want the attention of certain women. Some women are just annoying. I don't want the attention. I can't take this to certain places. I'm gonna say this ahead of time. I don't want compliments. I don't want compliments. Okay, I'm one of those guys that don't want this is really gonna be insane. I don't like compliments. I actually like people actually saying bad things to me. Hey, asshole. Hey, what's up? I like stuff like that. I don't really like women telling me how good looking I am, handsome or anything. No, I don't like that. I actually like women telling me you're an asshole. Yes, yes, I am. Yes, yes. You got that right. Thank you. Can I answer your name? Oh, it's asshole. That's my name. I don't like compliments, and some of you, I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you guys understand. I don't like compliments. So let's drink this up. Man, more and more. The more I drink this, I'm gonna say the more I drink this, the more I'm just super, super impressed. I can't believe how good this is. This is insane. I'm gonna get a little bit of water though because I need to drink some water real quick. I just went to go get some water. I thought the water smelled. I have a sillage. Now, some of you don't know what a sillage is. I'll tell you what a sillage is, okay? So when it comes to a fragrance, just spraying a fragrance on, right? If you spray it on, depends on how much you spray on. Every time you move, so say I move over here, the smell of whatever just I have on my skin, it goes that way, or it follows me. There's like a trail, just like a trail of a woman going by. Her hair is moving around. Well, us men, when we spray it on the skin, most of the time our pores are wide open, and then right when we walk by you, that's it. You smell whatever it is that the guy's wearing. Usually that's what it is. But usually, the better the fragrance, the better the sillage. So the sillage is really when you're walking through, you can smell it. I'm going to say ahead of time what sillage would be. Like this, right? Oh, by the way, we're going to be drinking this. Should I just drink it now? Should I just drink it? I mean, we're here, yeah? We're here. Should I just drink this now? Might as well, right? We'll just drink this now. We're here. her. We're her. You know what we're going to do? We're going to start moving some of this out of the way. There's too many. There's too many. Let's start moving this out of the way. There's too many of them. Let's start moving this. Let's start moving this. Boom. Start moving this. There. Anyways, the point of the matter is, what I'm trying to tell you guys is SHOUTOUTS. SHOUTOUTS is a thing. Especially right now, say I pour this Elmer T in here, right? As soon as I start moving, I can start to smell this. That's a SHOUTOUTS. And it goes very, very much with the fragrances. With the fragrances, the SHOUTOUTS is literally what you're basically wearing. Certain fragrances are going to be very strong, and they're going to have like a super, super pungent SHOUTOUS. Sometimes that's bad, ladies. Don't spray. Ladies, if your coochie stinks, don't spray 20 sprays of a certain fragrance. It's not going to make it smell any better. You don't put fragrances on fish. Okay, you just don't. What you do is you throw it out. You got to throw it out, ladies. When it comes to men, gentlemen, wash, take a shower. Okay, gentlemen, take a shower. If you're like one of those guys in New York that don't take showers for like a whole 2 weeks because it's too cold, well, my man, a fragrance is not going to help you out. You're like a garbage can walking around with a little bit of a spray on, like a Febreze. That's what you're going to smell like. And none of us want to smell that. Especially if we're drinking whiskey. If we're drinking whiskey, that's the last thing we want to smell. We don't want to smell nobody that smells really bad. That's just what it is. But the point of the matter is, let's pour this up. This is Elmer T. Lee, and if you guys don't know Elmer T. Lee, you guys know it's probably one of the more popular whiskeys out there that everybody likes. I actually don't like it. I don't like it. It's the worst whiskey ever invented. They shouldn't have invented it, okay? I would say it's ahead of time. That whiskey right there should have never invented that whiskey. If anybody who should have... if there was a time that there was a time traveler to go back in time, go back and just take that off the board. I'm going to say that ahead of time. So ahead, I will tell you, I tell you honest things. And this is something that's very expensive, very, very liked in the community, whiskey community. But this is one thing I will say. I haven't drank this in a tumbler in a long time. So I want to drink it in a tumbler. And if you guys don't know what a tumbler is, well, a glass. Okay, a glass. This is a glass. I haven't drank in a glass in a long time. I'm going to say it's ahead of time. This is going to be a horrible review on this bottle, so you guys just get to know ahead of time. I'm probably not going to like it, but I'm going to sip it. And we're going to keep on talking about the fragrance. This is a non-biased, this is a super biased review. Buy this bottle because I hate it. Let's pour this up. Okay, here we go. Oh, by the way, the tubes over here, for the fragrance community that don't know, those are fireworks. Okay, for the fragrance community that doesn't know, those aren't whiskeys, those are fireworks. Yes, I'm going to be lighting those up in New Year's. In the whiskey community, if you ever see any of those tubes in the whiskey community, if you guys are watching right now, you guys in the fragrance community watching, those tubes, they're not to drink, they're to light them up. So make sure whenever you see your friend with any of those, okay, know that he's going to do some fireworks. Or if not, what you do is you grab it, you buy one, you take it to your friend's party. He's a fragrance head, you're a fragrance head. And what you do is you light them up. You light it up. Don't open the darn thing. What you have to do is you got to put make a hole in the bottom, and you put a little thing, and you just light it up. I'll tell you that right now. By the way, if anybody does that, you deserve to blow up. You deserve. You know those people out there that they bought that coin from the Tua girl, the hot Tua girl. Those dudes deserve to get their whole bank and their house just taken. There's no man out here that should be in the right mind to put $1 million in a woman's OnlyFans coin. And that again, I will say, have a little common sense. I can have a little common sense. Anyway, some of us that are in this world don't have common sense. Thank the Lord that we all have common sense in here. So here we go for all of you. Don't put that in fireworks, okay? And if you didn't watch, if you ended the stream before I said that, and you did go buy that and put it in a firework, well, you know what? You're a big dumbass. Let me drink this up. So this is wrong. This is what's wrong with this bottle. Okay, this is what's wrong with this bottle. I don't like sweetness, and some of you guys can concur with me. If you don't like sweetness, you just don't like it. Yeah, most of these two bottles that I have here, you're gonna find a good amount of caramel. I like this one a lot. One of my favorites is a small batch. It has a lot of caramel, and you could taste it throughout every sip. If you sip it one time, you're gonna taste the caramel. You sip it a second time, you're gonna taste the caramel, and it goes beyond that. So you do find it on here. There's a single barrel, which is over here on the side. That one tastes a little bit different. You got more vanilla on that one, a sweeter oak. But this one over here, there's a small batch, and you get a lot of caramel throughout every sip that you have. But the difference is, this over here, we're drinking this, right? This straight dookie bottle. Is a bottle that you can see for $500. You can find this one for $350, $500, $450. This is a bottle that initially was about $50, $60. Okay, $50, $60. And what happens is, there's so many people that love Buffalo Trace that they buy everything. And what happens is, it's a great whiskey company that decided to do these products. And this is the most popular lineup in the whole whiskey community. It's the most popular. This is what people line up for. Hundreds of people line up for these things. We're talking about not 2 or 3 or 4, not even 500. Because this one over here, there's only 500 of these made, right? Only 500 of these made. For every store that sells these, there's hundreds of people that want these bottles. And for me, Elmer T is the absolute worst bottle you can buy. I'm trying my best more to try to see if there is a good line in it. I always find the same notes, which is never going to change. But I will say that the one thing I don't like about this is a sweetness, and that strawberry kind of a sweetness that this comes with. It has a strawberry note on here that makes it very, very sweet. I know some of you probably haven't drank whiskey. Just understand, there's people out there that like fruits, like darker cherries, darker notes, like maybe a little bit of raspberries. There's people out there that love a little bit of apple on their whiskeys. There's also other people that don't like any fruit notes on their whiskeys. Understand? Just like fragrances, there's people that will not like pepper notes, and I'm going to say, for anybody that doesn't like pepper notes, you're not masculine enough, my man. You're not masculine enough. This is a perfect fragrance for a man that really knows his gender. This is a perfect fragrance for a king that knows he's a king, not a queen. This is a perfect fragrance for a guy in the USA that knows exactly who he voted for. Also, we're not going to talk about politics, but I know who I voted for, and at the end of the day, I voted for what's right. If I know what's right, I know that a gender is a thing. There's 2 genders in this world that I believe in, and I voted for that. I voted for the belief of what I know to be a king. And a king is a king, yes? A king isn't a queen. A queen wears, she wears different clothes, and a king's a king. A king's a masculine man. A lot of testosterone. This over here, I'm going to say ahead of time, one of the most exponential bottles that has ever come into light. This is it's getting a little bit lighter over the span of the time that I have it wearing it. I'm getting more now, a little bit less pepper on here, which is good. A little bit less pepper. I'm getting more sandalwood on here now. And I'm also getting that beautiful vanilla, but I could say that maybe initially, me just drinking this, I'm finding more of the vanilla notes on maybe this than this. I can't tell the difference. There is a vanilla note on here that this bourbon whiskey has that has the same note. Let me smell this up one more time. Let me smell this one more time. Yes, it does. Let me drink this up. Cheers, cheers, cheers to the chat room. Cheers to the chat room. And this is the only show we're going to have on for today. So for all of you, if you have any questions, understand this is the only show that we're going to be having on today. The owner of this company, he's going to be watching this today. And I hope he likes the surprise that I have for him because everything's right on the stream. That's what it is, okay? That's what it is. Let's drink this up. That right there. Worst whiskey. One of the worst whiskeys, Buffalo. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Can't stand this junk. We're going to do this right. Let's do this right. All right, let's do this right. Now, to perfect this whiskey, there's a one way to drink this. And my favorite way, if you guys don't know my favorite way of drinking this, okay, you gotta use Sprite. You gotta use Sprite. My favorite way to drink this Elmer T. Anybody can say whatever they want. At the end of the day, this is my drink, this is my whiskey, and that's what it is. I say what it is, okay? I say what it is. Ain't nobody can tell me otherwise. Not even our president is going to be able to tell me how to drink this, okay? Not even the king of Mongolia. Not even the king of Ethiopia. Not even the king of Mars. Not even the king of, what's that place? Wait a minute. Nibiru. Not even the king of Osiris. You know what? I'm shooting too many kings, and I'm giving shout outs to too many kings. Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. Here we go. Forgive me. I gotta say it over here. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do this. Eyes. There you go, eyes. Let me throw this to the iguanas. I know the iguanas need a little wake up. Most of them are freezing. Let's hear the water. Oh, yes. I might have hit a barracuda. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do this. Put this over here. I hear a little baby. Oh, a little baby. It's probably the baby Bitcoin is probably crying. XRP to the moon, baby. Okay, this is the way to drink this. Anybody can say otherwise. They don't know anything. Let's spin this up with our ass scratching finger. And here we go. For all of you, this is the way to drink this. If you haven't already noticed, this is the way to drink this. So far on the stream, I'm going to say this is top tier fragrance. I'm smelling it on my skin more now, and I'm going to say what I smell now is less pepper, but the pepper's still there. Sandalwood. I do have a little bit of almost like a cardamom, but very, very light. Also, the cool thing about this is that sandalwood is going to turn this into a long-lasting fragrance. I do tell you that. Sandalwood will always turn any fragrance into long-lasting. That's just what it is. And not only that, you got that cedarwood that really balances out really nicely. It makes this a fragrance that's very well known. Here we go. Let's drink this up. For all of you, Ripper Crew, you know what time. Let's drink this up. That's a private jet. Dana White, I see you, Dana White. This is outstanding. This is good. What this remind me of is what this reminds me of. Some of you probably remember, if you guys weren't young enough, I don't know. I think some of you guys know, all of you. A Sprite Tropical Remix. You guys remember Tropical Remix? I don't know why they got rid of it, but Sprite used to have a mix called Tropical Remix. It was excellent. It was really good, and then they took it off the shelves. I don't know why. Everything good they always take off the shelves. That's just what they do. This over here, since they had that strawberry, right? This had that strawberry. Okay, this had that strawberry. The Elmer T had that strawberry. So with that strawberry note that you already have in here, that's very, very dominant. It's very dominant in this on the palate. You get creaminess too. You get creaminess and vanilla, and you really, I'm gonna say, the oak note is it's a little bit tuned down. The oak note on this one, again, that's 90 proof compared to some of these that are 100 proof, right? So it's a little bit tuned down, and then when you have it with Sprite, it gives you all. It tastes like tropical. Sprite Remix. That's what it tastes like, and I love that. Let's drink this up. Tropical Sprite Remix. Oh, man. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open this up. Let me see if I missed anything here. That is really cool. Just the things that this man does. Look at that. That's really cool. You can have the Zaharoff in there. Let me see. Oh, Lord, look at this. It even says it on the top. This is really cool, man. I'm going to say this. Really nice. Let me look at this more, because I haven't. This is the first time I open this. So this is like this. All right. That's cool that it says 76 out of 500. That's really cool. Let me just turn it around. It's flat on the back. Doesn't this look like an alien ship? Look at this. This looks like an alien ship, like Area 51, History Channel, with that dude that says, yes, yes. He says, yes. Are they real? Are they real? Look at this. Looks like an alien ship. I think this is very, very amazing. Very dope. Also, it has like gold there. That's cool. I'm gonna spray this one more time because I can't stop spraying this. The opening on here is it's so I can't stop spraying this. This is ridiculous. The opening on here is just it's super. I wish that opening could stay strong. Because if it was stronger, I feel like I could smell more of that pepper throughout the whole dry down. If some of you don't know about fragrances, I'm going to tell you how fragrances work, okay? They're compacted with notes, and in those notes, they have a little bit of what you call alcohol, right? The alcohol, just like our alcohol that we drink, these are alcohols, obviously, that are different than that one, but they're still using alcohol over here. This one, they're using alcohol, well, to use for perfumes and fragrances and all this. It keeps these notes very strong, and also it keeps them concentrated. I'm not a perfumer, so you can't ask me anything about that. But I can tell you ahead of time. Okay, I can tell you ahead of time. This over here, if it was ramped up a little bit more, it probably wouldn't be for what Mr. Zaharoff wants, okay? It wouldn't be what George Zaharoff created this for. He created this for a king. And I think if it was a little bit stronger, which I can say it could be stronger, if it was a little bit stronger, it would be more for like a Spartan, yes, like a Spartan. A guy that's a rough guy, a guy that's a warrior, a soldier, a guy that bumps himself and he gets scratches all the time, just like me. Look at me, I bump myself all the time. A warrior, yes, a king warrior. That would be for somebody, if it was a little bit stronger, King Warrior. But the thing is, George Zaharoff he's a very luxurious man. And the guy knows what it is to pick out a good fragrance and to pick out the great notes and to assemble it all and put it in a bottle for all of us. This is a great fragrance for a king, an elite, and a person that does know his status. It's very, very dominant, very masculine. And again, the reason why I think he didn't completely make this strong is because now that I'm smelling it, I think if it was too strong, you wouldn't be able to get out of that opening. That opening would stay on here forever, and it probably would affect the dry down. It probably would affect that sandalwood note that I'm getting. Usually on the dry down, you would get almost no woodiness. You would get more pepper notes on here because the pepper notes do dry down a little bit. And at the end of the day, this is something that's perfect. It's perfect what they did. Perfect what they did on here. Everything that you can find on here is almost like woody. A little bit of, holy Lord, who could that be? We got over here, who that? Who that, who that, who that? Great to see you, who that? Who that? Thank you so much for the $50 super chat, who that? Huge appreciation to who that. She says over here, Ripper Cool, I miss you, Ripper Cool. Who that? Thank you so much, who that? I hope you've been enjoying the whiskeys that you bought. I do know that, she's been buying some whiskeys that I've been recommending, and it's been working out, and she really likes them. And I know her husband really likes them too. So, who dat? I really appreciate you for being here on the Sunday. You know how it is on the Sundays, who dat? It's a little bit slow, but we still stream. That's what it is. Yesterday, we did a hell of a stream. I don't know if you watched yesterday, who dat, but it was a hell of a stream yesterday. The day before, I believe you were there. And also, I'm going to say, Friday was great. Saturday was great. Today is another great day. It is December, if you guys know, so it's a little bit cold. Again, now that we're talking about cold, and now that we're talking about that, I'm going to say this for all of you. If you want to participate in the chat room, there's also a new thing that I added to the chat room. There's rubies. You can add a little bit of gifts, a little bit of rubies in the chat room, and it adds to the stream in the chat room. I don't know how you can do it, but I know there's a feature that I opened up for you, Huda, and for everybody. So for all of you, you can use those whenever. I think there's a minimum of something. I don't even know how much it is, but it's pretty cool. I know April's been using it, Edgar's been using it, and a couple other people have been using it. Hopefully all of you can get it today. And over here, I hope hubby's in bed. Who dad says, back is still jacked. I'm going to say it's ahead of time. Who dat? As long as you're appreciating with him the whiskey, I think for all of us, it's a success. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Now, this is the way I like this. Let me repeat again. The way I like Elmer T is with some Sprite and ice. Why? Because this has that strawberry note that I don't like. There's two notes that I really don't like when it comes to whiskeys. Apple. If I find apple, it has to be really good. It has to be combined with some caramel. If I don't have caramel in my notes when it has apple, I don't like it. Strawberry is another note that I don't like, because it's too sweet. If you have apple with a good amount of vanilla, I think it's too much for me. I don't like it too much. Strawberry and apple. But those are just two notes. But I like all the darker ones and all the other fruits. I do know that when it comes to Alabama-style whiskey, if you guys don't know, I'll just give you a heads up. Alabama-style whiskey is none of the ones we have. All of these are Kentucky-style whiskeys. Alabama-style whiskey, strictly, mainly. There you go, who that? Look at that, who that? She sent a heart. She sent a heart. That's so cool, who that? Thank you so much for sending a heart in the chat room. That is she sent a rubies. She sent rubies. She sent rubies, and the cool part is it kind of feels like this was missing some rubies. If you have some rubies on here, where would I put it? I don't think I would put any rubies, huh? Think about it. Where would I put the rubies? Precious treasure. The rubies is the precious treasure. It is a fragrance, but I can say, you know, it'd be cool. You know, it'd be really, really badass. You know, it'd be really, really cool now I'm thinking about it. Listen to this. You know, it'd be really cool now I'm talking about rubies. If this was if this was transparent, if this was clear, like clear, transparent purple, like a transparent purple, that'd be so cool. Or if it was a clear, clear green, oof. You know what it is, clear green? Clear green would be insane, like an emerald green. Emerald green would be sick if he ever does another one. If he ever does another one, emerald green, oof. Transparent, translucent, emerald green, oof. That would be amazing. Over here, who that says hearts. Hordes for my men. Who that? Thank you so much. Who that? You know, look at that. So cool. Look what she's doing. That is the coolest thing that YouTube has sent out. Look at that. Who that? Did you see that? And if you're watching right now, the replay in the chat room, it just pops up. It's really cool how that works. YouTube is I'm so thankful for YouTube. YouTube takes a little portion of what you guys send, but without YouTube, I'm going to say without YouTube, we wouldn't have these cool things, cool communication things, cool community that we have going. Algorithm would be a little bit different because if I wasn't using YouTube or using something else, it would be a little bit different. We have to thank YouTube for giving us this platform and having one of the best, yes, channels in the world. Currently, we've been in the top 50 and the top 100 in the USA very much about every month so far. With all the super chats we're getting, when it comes to live streams, we've been on the top ranking. And if you guys don't believe it, you guys can look that up. The point of the matter is, it blows me away that who that sent that. That's so cool. Second little emoji she sent. Thank you so much, who that. Let's drink this up. This is to who that. This is to who that and the Reaper Crew. Reaper Crew, there you go. And then she sent in another. Look at that flower. That's another flower. We have 270 rubies on the stream. And 270 rubies on the stream. That is cool. That is cool. Here we go. Shout out to who that. All our men, all the Reaper Queens and the Reaper Kings. Here we go, all the elites, all the elite members, and all of our Reaper Crew members. Here we go, let's drink this up. By the way, I'm not cooking anything today. You guys already know, Saturdays and Sundays, it's my time to shine. I'm going to be doing something today that some of you are used to. I'm going to order, which I'm going to order probably later, some pizza. I'm going to order some pizza. First time I ordered Domino's in like, I don't know how many years. I think it was like 3 years. 3 years that I haven't had Domino pizza. So today I'm going to order Domino's pizza. And for all of you, here we go. Let's drink this up. Man, let me say this. Any person that needs to know more about this, I'm the man. I'm the man to ask right now. I'm the man to ask right now. If you want to know more about this, I'm the man. Oh my Lord. I think I should just sell all my fragrances. All the fragrances that I have, all the perfume and Marley's, all the there you go, Joe Waters, look at that. He's throwing a little Pokemon in the chat room. Great to see the Pokemons over here. This is the only fragrance that I can say that makes me want to sell all my fragrances. We're gonna see at the end of the month, okay? We're gonna see at the end of the month. But right now, currently, okay? This is one of the only fragrances that has made me think that, you know what? Maybe I should sell all my fragrances. I have never thought of that before, and probably it's a thing that I don't want to think about because I love fragrances. You understand? I love fragrances. I love the smell. I love the sillage. I love the feel that they give me. Fragrances, it gives me a certain feeling. Fragrances not only give me a certain feeling, they make me feel different. every day. Not only do they make me feel different, if there's a day that I feel mad and I feel very high testosterone, I use my more manly fragrances. If there's a fragrance that I have that makes me want to feel like I have clean balls and I want to feel and I want to share and I want to wear a white shirt or a clean shirt and I want to tell everybody, hey, I got real shaved clean balls. I wear a fragrance that is aquatic and fresh. There's just every day I wake up, it's a different day. Not everybody wakes up on the left side of the bed. Some of you fall off the bed. Some of you not only fall off the bed, some of you actually wake up sneezing. Some of you also, when you wake up in the mornings, you guys wake up grumpy. I wake up grumpy sometimes. I don't want to, I'm going to be honest with all of you, I don't want to hear a woman in the morning sometimes. If I turn on the TV and I put on ESPN, I'm be honest, I'm a manly man. I put on TV on TV and I put it on ESPN and I hear a woman talking to me in sports, I mute her. I don't want to hear a lot of things in the morning. There's a lot of things I don't want. Mind you, I'm a manly man, okay? A manly man. Maybe it's because when I was raised, the first thing I would hear is my mother, and she's annoying sometimes. She don't stop talking. But the point of the matter is, I'm a manly man, right? And what does that mean? That means that every day is a different day. Every one of us have a little bit of a stressful day, just like today. I had a little bit of a stressful day today. You guys already know, I already told you earlier. There's a little bit more stress is coming to me at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. is going to be a little more stress. 60 minutes, if you don't know. I did tell all of you, XRP to the moon, baby. XRP to the moon. I'm a little bit stressed about that, a little bit right now. If you guys don't know already, I've been talking to you guys about cryptocurrency for the last, I don't know how many I've been talking about, and we've been killing our algorithm because I'm talking about it. Today, at 7 p.m., in Florida, after the football game, there's going to be 60 Minutes on CBS. On CBS, there's going to be a guy named Brad Garlinghouse. Yes, he's a CEO. He's a CEO of Ripple, the company here in the USA. And Ripple, what do they do? Yes, well, they created XRPs, a cryptocurrency that you guys have been seeing me talk about. And I have a little bit of stress of that because Bitcoin, you guys know that I have Bitcoin. You guys know that I have. Well, did I just say I have XRP too? You guys know that I love crypto. I invest in the stock market. You guys know that when I tell you guys I lose a sports bet, I tell you guys. Today I lost a sports bet in the morning. In the morning, I lost a huge sports bet. Miami Hurricanes were supposed to be in the playoffs. You go, holy Lord, who that making me feel better? On the stream, we have made, officially on the stream, we have made really what I can say is a savior. And over here, those are the 10 memberships that Who Dat just gave out in the chat room for all of you watching. Let's see who she gave it out to. First one in the chat room that got a membership. Was Revan. Revan got a membership. Brian got a membership. Also, Miss Autumn. Miss Autumn got a membership. Cornish Bikes got a membership. A Slap Dog got a Chris Cunningham got a membership. B.Y. Young got a membership. Idaho Kid got a membership. A Young got a membership. Giga got a membership. And for all of you watching, that is insane. Who that? Thank you so much. You make me feel better every time. And I know for all of you, these are streams that I do every day. I do know a lot of you represent our streams every day differently. Yesterday we had Edgar Romeo, I believe. Was it yesterday? No, the day before Friday. Edgar Romeo threw down 100. Yesterday, Jason Kane threw down a good amount. Also, Friday, April threw down, I think she threw down $80. And then a couple of you also threw down 2020s. And then also yesterday, we had Jason Kane and a couple others that threw down 20s. It was a hell of a stream this couple days. I've been trying to up the entertainment value, but you guys understand, if I'm streaming every day, you have to understand, I don't wake up on the left side of the bed every day. This is really me. This is really me. So for all of you, let's drink this up. Who dat? Thank you so much, who dat? Thank you so much. So here we go, who dat? This is what I want to tell you, who dat. If you ever find this bottle, the most you should pay for this is $100, okay? The most you should pay for this is $100. Take a photo of it. Elmer T. Lee. Don't pay $400, please. Don't even pay $200. It's not worth it. You already know who that. This is the bottle that I hate the most, right? But this is the thing. I hate it and I love it. I hate it and I love it. This is officially the best whiskey in the world that you can have with Sprite. If you guys don't know, I only drink this with Sprite and ice. It's the best whiskey you can drink in Sprite and ice. It's literally the reason why this guy literally said the way to drink that is with his Sprite. And yes, Elmer T. Lee himself, the man, the legend, the man himself, he even said it, and it's true. The only way to drink that is with Sprite. And I concur. But you know what? I want to spray more of this. I can't explain to you how much I love this. I'm going to have to buy a bottle off of somebody. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to have to pay a bottle. If anybody out there doesn't like their bottle, you have my word. You have my word. If anybody out there doesn't like their bottle, I'll buy a bottle from you. I know it's sold out. So I'm going to have to try to find another bottle. It's sold out. I didn't even know that it was sold out. I just found out recently, a couple of days, I think it was last week. I found out last week that it was sold out. I didn't even know it was sold out. I have to buy another bottle. So for any of you out there that are watching this, if you don't want to be masculine because if you're watching right now, you're like, you know what, I don't, because we're living in 2024, right? We're living in 2024. If you don't classify yourself as a real man, if you don't identify as a real man, it's okay. I don't care. I don't really care. Just give me the damn bottle. If you don't classify as a real man, you're just you identify as a woman or a cat or an airplane or a manatee. If you buy that and you identify as something else that's not a man and you don't like that because that's very manly, you let me know. You got my IG. Reach out to me on IG. I'll buy your bottle. That's how good it is. It's sold out and it's that good. And I'm saying that right now ahead of time. It's really good. I did spray it on my jersey just now, but I'm going to say this. We're going to drink something else, okay? On the stream, I already gave you the review on this one, okay? Ahead of time, I gave you the review on this one. Who Dat? I'm going to give Who Dat a good treat. Let's give her a good treat on the stream. I'm going to show her one of my favorite bottles out there. Let's give her a good treat. So for her and all of you, you have to thank Who Dat for the stream because I don't even think I was going to drink that Booker's. I'm be honest. I don't think I was going to drink that Booker's. So here we go. We're going to give her a good treat. Let's start moving this. Let's give her a good treat. Let's give her a good treat. Let's put this over here. Okay, so this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite Bookers. Okay, it's one of my favorite Bookers. Let me move some stuff out of the way. It's one of my favorite Bookers. I'll show you it now. And we're going to take it out. So this is one of my favorite Bookers of all time. Of all time, this is one of my favorite Bookers. This is from 2019. Okay, Who Dat? 2019. And this is, yes, if you see the batch, you guys see it, right? Beating biscuits. I drank a whole bottle. Can you believe that? I drank a whole bottle, and this is my last bottle. I didn't want to open it, but the problem is I opened it. I opened it a couple years ago. I think it was a pandemic or something like that. I decided to open it. I said, damn, I got to drink this. I can't leave the house. I already drank the other bottle. This is from 2019. This is 63.8 ABV. One of my favorite bookers in the world, okay? In the world. So let's put this over here. And let's take this son of a gun out. As a matter of fact, we'll put this over. Let's put the George Zaharoff fragrance out here. I'm just moving around. I can smell it, my man. That's the best fragrance that I literally smelled in the last 5 years. There's nothing that comes close to that. It is the most masculine George Zaharoff fragrance that I have ever smelled. He did a hell of a job. Man, oh man, he did a hell of a job on this. This is what I want to see. And over here, somebody just sent a super chat. Let me see who it is. Who is it? Who could it be? We just got a letter. We just got a super chat. I wonder who it's from. It is the man himself, the owner of this company. Yes, the owner of this company. This is George Zaharoff himself in the chat room. George Zaharoff, thank you so much for the $20 super chat in the house. So far on the stream, we're literally at about 100, and on the stream we're at $140 some on the stream. And I'm going to say this ahead of time. Let me read the super chat on here. The super chat is officially, let me read it up. George Zaharoff says, much love, Reaper. Oh, shoot. Another $20 super chat. He's making it rain. By the way, George, I added another thing. It's called rubies. You can send rubies and send a little thing in the chat room, his little emojis. He sent $40 on this stream. George Zaharoff, much love for all of you. I'm going to say this. Holy shoot! He's making it rain, baby! Look at that. April showing. There you go, April. There you go, April. Throwing them hearts in the chat room. That is a heart. Yes, oh man. Throwing them. There's another 20 from George Zaharoff. There's Joe Waters throwing in the rubies in the chat room. George Zaharoff, holy Lord, with the holy shoe. Oh, I'm about to faint out here, man. I'm about to faint out here. Another 20 up in the house, another 20. I feel like the OnlyFans dude, they quit OnlyFans because you're just too high. That's how I feel like right now. Over here, another $20 from George Zaharoff, the owner of the company. Holy Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, he has in a total of 20, and another 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has in a total of, holy Lord, 1, 2, holy Lord, holy Lord. Oh man, wow. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm going to say this right now. I'm stunned. Let me say that right now. I'm stunned. George Zaharoff through 420s. 420s. We also had April throw those rubies. I'm going to say this. This over here is undeniably probably one of the best things. There's other companies that need to really step it up. Personally speaking, I think there's some certain companies that need to step it up, and how they should step it up. Well, don't copy a masculine fragrance. This is a masculine. Don't copy a masculine. That is literally That is literally everything I wanted in a fragrance, and he really did it. I can't believe he did it, but he did do it. He did it. I'm so proud of this man. I'm so proud of this man. George Zaharoff, yes, yes. What I'm gonna do is let's take us out because this is really getting me some reflection. We could put this somewhere else. Where can we put this? We could put this right over. We can put this right over here. We can put that right over here. It looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Now, if you guys watch what I said about this, I said everything that a woman doesn't want to hear. They don't want to hear that it's not a unisex fragrance. There's a lot of you women. I know April is, she's like, darn it. I know there's other people like Who Dat, and for all of the other ladies in the chat room that do send super chats, like Jenny, she wants a unisex fragrance. This is not a unisex fragrance. To me, I'm going to say, this is everything I want in a fragrance. George Zaharoff, I'm going to say this ahead of time. Thank you so much for the positivity and for everything you do for this channel, because for all of you that do not know, he is one of the few out here. He is one of the few out here. He's been with us. He's been with us. He knows that his channel is going to blow up, and we did blow up. We blew up. We're at 15,400 subscribers. We're doing a hell of a job every day. We have a great community. We're building up our community. Every week we get somebody new in the chat room. Let me clean this up because it's a little bit spotty. And at the end of the day, okay, he doesn't have the time to watch all these streams. And now that he's watching his streams, I'm going to say this ahead of time. You want to know, George, what I thought of this? I'm going to tell you what I thought of this, George. This is one of the best fragrances for a man that you can wear. This is not only one of the best out there, this can compete with any company that's out there in the stores, okay? Not only can it compete with any company that's out there in the stores, if you officially, okay, if you have an Armani code, this to me, personally, it's a little bit better. It's very more unique than Armani code. Also, if you're into Tom Ford, the only issue with Tom Ford, I'm going to say this ahead of time, Tom Ford is too sharp, okay, compared to this. This is perfect. Tom Ford, the only issue with Tom Ford and all the Tom Fords out there is that Tom Ford, he makes very strong fragrances for a high-end price. The only issue that he has is with Tom Ford, he doesn't tune down some of his fragrances. There's a little bit too strong. You guys know the only Tom Fords that I show is one bottle, and that one bottle I don't think I'm ever going to wear again. Why am I not going to wear again? I wore it one day in a winter night. I wore it one day in the winter night last year, I think it was. I don't remember what day. It was really cold. I think it was in March or something like that. I'll never wear it again. I'll never forget that fragrance. It's stuck in my head because it gave me a migraine. I love that Tom Ford fragrance. This over here is not going to give you a migraine. This over here is going to make a This over here is going to make a masculine man really perform throughout the whole night. I can't tell you the performance on this, but I can tell you one thing. I'm about to order some pizza online. I did earlier. I think I clicked the button earlier. I'm not really sure. I'm about to order some pizza online, but before we do that, I think I clicked the button. Let me make sure I didn't click the button real quick. There's a live stream. We're going to drink this up. And I'm going to tell you about this. For all of you that do not know, we already talked about Elmer T also on the stream. Oh, shoo! God dang! Another $20 super chat from Who Dat Be. It's Who Dat. Over here, Who Dat? She says over here, I wear Escape for women. It smells fresh. That in CK1. CK1 is very fresh. I actually have a CK1, if you don't believe. It's a citrus. I think there's a couple of different Calvin Kleins. Oh my God, I'm just smelling this in there. But this over here is George Zaharoff. You can go to GeorgeZaharoff.com. Zaharoff. You can go to Zaharoff.com. And for some of my wrenches, I think April has a website. Please drop in the chat room. Oh wait, is April here? Oh shoot. Oh, I usually count on two ladies to drop it. Joe Waters, if you do me a favor, Joe Waters, copy the website on George Zaharoff, and if you could put it in the chat room, that'd be great. That'd be great. Any lady that's in the chat room, because I know most of the ladies know, drop it in the chat room. It would be preferred, okay? Preferred if you could do that. It would help out a lot. I also dropped in the chat room. The link so that some of you can get the memberships if you're don't have a memberships. Every time you get a membership, it changes color, and the more you have the membership over time, it will change color. Shout out to Al Gordon. I think I saw Al Gordon here earlier. Who Dat, thank you so much. Huge appreciate it. Who Dat, George Zaharoff, he just dropping that heat on this stream. That was awesome. On the stream, we're about almost there at $200 on the stream, and I'm gonna say this. I think we are at $200 on the stream. I'm gonna say this ahead of time. I think we're at $200 on the stream, okay? We're at $200 on the stream. We're going to drink Booker's over here and the rubies that you all sent. Joe Waters and April, haven't forgot. Also, Houdat also sent, I think, a little bit of rubies on here. Pretty cool. Rubies allows you to add to the chat room. So let me drink this up, and I'm going to be drinking this. I'll be drinking. There go April throwing them hearts. April throwing them hearts in the chat room. April throwing them hearts in the chat room. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to drink our Bookers. We're going to drink our Bookers. I'm going to make sure to see if I actually click the button for the pizza. Let me check to see if I clicked the button for the pizza, because I think I did. Holy Lord, I think I did. How many minutes does it say? I got to make sure that I didn't. Oh, shoo! Over here, Joe Waters sent 500 rubies. You saw those balloons? That was cool. That was cool. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pop this open. I'm gonna make sure the front door doesn't start knocking. The delivery guy should be out delivering my pizza. I just realized that I'm just so in the stream right now. I'm so in the stream right now. You guys have no idea how hard I'm in the stream. Having George Zaharoff just showing up, having George Zaharoff show up to the chat room when I'm talking about his fragrance. Having Houdat, there you go, April with a thumb. Boom, boom. Having April show up, Edgar Romy in the chat room. There you go. You guys, that's so cool, man. I give you guys that opportunity to add to the stream and add a little bit of emojis in the chat room like that. So cool. You can buy those rubies and add that to the stream whenever. The whole chat room sees it, and it lights up the chat room. It's pretty cool. And then we had Houdat. Killed it today. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Final time to drink up a Bookers. Now, I'm going to say this ahead of time for all of you. You guys love whiskey, right? Good. You love whiskey. Now, the reason why that there's no other Bookers that has been as good as this is because there hasn't been any good at this. This is one of the best out there, okay? This Bookers, I'm going to say this ahead of time. This Bookers is the reason why I don't buy any more Bookers. And some of the newer Bookers, they're just not as good and not the same. It's been like that for a good amount of time. There's something about it. It's just never the same anymore. I do know that a lot of you always preach how you should buy Bookers. I tell you guys not to buy Bookers. All the new ones are never good. And I just want to say we're We're gonna drink this over here, and we're also gonna be talking about it now on the stream, why this is good and why it's not compared to some of the newer bourbons out there. So for all of you, let's go try this out. Let's pour this in our glass, and let's make sure you all know that this is one of my favorite bookers out there. I'm doing it in a legendary stream because at the end of the day, I want to be able to be with you guys. I want to be able to just enjoy this. And I hope you guys really, really like this. So for all of you, here we go. We're going to try this one out. And for some of you that haven't seen this, you're going to see it now, okay? You're going to see all of this now, right now, on the live stream. Let me pour this up. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let this air out a little bit. Oh, I can't wait for this. I'm gonna let it air out a little bit. I can't wait for this. For all of you watching on the stream, we should be about $200 on the stream and counting. $200 and counting on the Sunday. This is your church. This is your vibe. And I am literally mopped up with this, and I smell. Man, I wouldn't turn myself down. I mean, I'm just gonna say I could look the dirtiest, and I'm wearing that. Ooh, I could look the cleanest with that. Man, I gotta not wear that. I don't want to attract too many people, especially when I don't want to be talked to. I do know that when I go out, sometimes I just don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want women approaching me. I don't want men approaching me. I don't want anybody approaching me sometimes. I have to be careful when I wear this because it's really insane. So for all of you, here we go. Let's see if I nose this one out. Wow. This is, you know what this reminds me of? We just had something similar to this. This reminds me of what we have similar to this. This reminds me of the Blangtons that I just had. It's strong. And the Blangtons had like a raisin note, but this has like a fruity note on here. A little bit of a fruity note and nuttiness here. A ton of caramel. Oh, you can tell that my nose is starting to run now. A ton of caramel on here. Oh, a little bit of spice and pepper. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to blow my nose. There's a little bit of spice and pepper. Wow, it's really getting to my nose. So you can tell the difference. Okay, you can tell. Okay, so I sprayed that on my skin, right? My nose was okay. Didn't have an issue. I didn't have to blow my nose. Now that I'm starting to smell this, I think I'm gonna have to blow my nose because it's really strong. Let me blow my nose real quick. Oh man. Okay, let me drink this. Okay, here we go. Let's drink this up. Wow, man, this is everything you want in a bourbon whiskey. A good amount of pepper, a fruity note on here, a little bit of fruit, nuttiness, but the nuttiness is just backed up with a little bit of fruit note on here, a little bit of spice, and then it just keeps on with the spice. A lot of spice, peppery vibe, a little bit of that oak note. Wow. Oh, shoot. Wow. Let me go again. Now, let me see the time because the pizza guy The pizza guy, they said that he was going to show up like about 6:30. It's almost 6:30. Joe Waters. Thank you so much, Joe Waters, for adding the rubies on here. Thank you so much for adding the rubies on here. Okay, let's drink this up. That's a perfect whiskey. Everything so far is perfect. This Ferris is perfect. This whiskey's perfect. This whiskey's perfect. The box is beautiful. As a matter of fact, I haven't even looked at the box as long as I should. Let me see the box. Over here, Joe Waters making that clap. In the chat room, he making that clap in the chat room. If you don't see the chat room, he's throwing emojis and rubies in the chat room. Throwing rubies in the chat room. This is nice. This is nice. Now, the cool part about this is this. They used a little bit of something different. You can't find that anywhere. These are like shells. April making a clap in the chat room. I didn't see the back either. Holy. You know what I miss? You know what I... There's so many gems. There's so many gems. There's so many gems. I'm just going to say, I didn't... Oh, my. Look at this. Look at this magic trick. Holy Lord. This is a gem. I didn't even see that at the beginning. That is a gem. We have 1,000 rubies on here. 1,000 rubies on here. $200 on here. 1,000 rubies on here. Don't forget to renew your membership. Renew your membership. Get that membership in the chat room. I think I dropped in the link. All you have to do is click that link and get that membership. Whole point of the matter is, look at this. Look at this. That's cool, man. I didn't even notice. Look at that. 76 out of 500. Oh. I just don't even understand how to explain it. You know, I'm one of 500. I'm one of 500 to have this. You guys let me know. In a couple more minutes at the door, I'm going to go to the front door, make sure that the pizza guy doesn't miss. Okay, let me know in the chat room, please. In a couple minutes, the pizza guy should be showing up. What is it? How many minutes? Couple minutes, like 3 minutes. Ripper, you know what time it is. We're number one. Yes. Let me smell this off the nose, because now that I did drink this, maybe it's different. Okay, so you can't, when you smell this off the lid, it doesn't. There's just don't even bother. Don't even smell this off the lid. I mean off the cap. Don't even smell off the cap. It doesn't give us justice. This is really insane. Now I don't know how this is gonna perform in the heat, but I know in the cold right now it's popping. Man, this is nice. Man, I'm really happy. You guys have no idea how happy I am. You guys have no idea how happy I am. I'm really happy, man. I'm really happy. I'm walking around and I'm smelling my own sillage. That's not normal. That's not normal. By the way, I'm going to give a shout out in the chat room, okay? In the chat room, Jenny, I see you, Jenny. Also, Al Gordon, Farm Kitty, I see you. Over here also, we do have April in the chat room. I see you, April. Comment to the chat room if you have a membership or if you have a wrench, and I'll see you. For all of you watching. Also, for the new members, there's new members today that got memberships. Don't forget to renew that membership. Every time you renew, JP in the chat room, I'll see you, JP. Every time you renew that membership, it changes color. Make sure to renew your memberships, okay? Here we go. Let's drink this up. Oh, that is a damn good whiskey. How many minutes left? Let me know. I gotta go to the door any moment. I'll go down and see you. I'll go down and see you. Here we go. I'm gonna say this. Somebody said that they sent a little bit of appreciation. Don't forget, if you send it, it shows, okay? It shows. Make sure. Make sure if you send anything, it shows on the stream. On the stream so far, we had appreciation for Joe Waters in April with the rubies. Also, we did have Who Dat sending rubies. George Zaharoff killed it with the super chats, and Who Dat killed it with the super chats on the stream on a Sunday. On a Sunday, you know what it is on a Sunday? Woo! On the Sunday. Edgar Romeo's watching, probably right now, like, damn, it's sold out, damn. Well, you never know. There's maybe another batch. I had to review this because I wanted to open this up today. Man, that's really insane. Now, what I was talking about was just this fragrance. Just this fragrance is making me want to just end. This fragrance is making me want to just stop. This fragrance, literally, just this fragrance is making me, you know what, I'm going to say this right now. This fragrance is the reason why I'm going to stop buying different fragrances from any other company. I'm not going to buy any Chanels anymore. There could be a new Chanel. There could be a new Gucci. There could be a new Armani. There could be an Armani on sale. I won't buy it. There could be a fragrance out there from Parfum de Marly that's a brand new one, and I still won't buy it. This is going to be the last fragrance that I'll ever buy. I'm going to say this. Maybe it's the worst thing I would ever say on the stream, but I'm going to say this ahead of time. This is almost a perfect fragrance for a man. I'm really going to say this right now. It's so perfect that I can say that I really want to get rid of a lot of my fragrances after just smelling this. After smelling this, this is the reason why I want to get rid of a lot of fragrances. Now for this whole hour, I've been thinking about it. I was like, damn. I have the whole line of Parfum de Marly. The Parfum de Marly that I have, they're amazing. But they don't attack me like this. They do have tobacco notes that I like on Parfum de Marly. They have different ones. The perfume like citrus notes on that Percival and everything. There's just amazing fragrances that Parfum de Marly has. But this literally, this is like a old everyday fragrance that's gonna make you feel like a real man, a masculine man. It's not overdone, it's not underdone. This is really nice. But again, I haven't told you the performance, and again, I'm gonna say with the performance, I can't tell you the performance. If I still smell it, we're on the street for 111 minutes so far. We got 200 super chats and 1,000 rubies on here. If you don't know how to send rubies, in the chat room, when you're typing in the chat room, there's a money sign. Next to the money sign, there's a way to send rubies. I don't know how to send them. I just added it 2 days ago. And for all of you, I don't think George Zaharov can top this. If George Zaharov tops this, I can't believe he can top this. There's no possible way he can top his fragrance. It is literally the best fragrance that I can say as a man, a masculine fragrance that he has in his line. There can't be one that he can top. He can't top this unless he gets help from me. I'm going to say that right now. Unless he gets help from me, ain't no way he's going to be able to top this, because I can't really tell you that this can't be any better. This can't be any better. If you make this stronger, it's gonna be overdone. You're gonna get all the pepper throughout the laugh. You're probably not gonna smell that sandalwood and that woody note that I'm smelling right now, and the little bit of pepper. Oof. Now, the reason why I'm gonna say why this is perfect for a lot of you in the whiskey community is because I did say those notes, but I didn't mention the fact that it has a little bit of almost that vanilla. Yes. It has almost that vanilla. Oh, did you hear the honk? It has almost that bourbon vanilla note. Did you hear that honk? I think the dude's in the front. I'll be right back. I think the dude's in the front. Let me go see. I ordered a thin crust. Okay, it smells so good. I can't even smell the pizza. I can't even smell the pizza. Here we go. For all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink the rest of this. I can't even smell the pizza. Oh, man. Oh, that is a perfect bourbon whiskey, Bookers. Okay, let's start taking some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, let's start taking some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, let's start putting this. Let's start putting this right in here. Man, that's cool as hell. That's cool as hell. This goes perfect. Oh, man. It just locks. Come on, dog. This can't be that perfect, but it is. Let's start taking some of these things out of the way. You guys sold the pamphlet already? Yes, we sold the pamphlet. Let's start moving some of this out of the way. Holy Lord, that's insane. Okay, we're going to start moving that. Okay. Start moving this. I'm going to put this in here just so that I know that it goes in here. Oh, well, I'm not going to keep it in here, but you guys know it comes in there, right? Comes in there. That is ridiculous, man. Okay, we're going to take this out of the way. One of my favorite bookers. You guys already saw that one, right? I usually put it in the back here. Put it right in the back, and that's where I put the bookers. Like this. And then I put that like that. Yes, yes. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so the dude was waiting out there for a little bit. He was waiting out there for a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say this ahead of time. I haven't had this in a long time. So I'm gonna have this in front of you guys, if you guys don't mind. And for all of you watching, please don't buy this. Don't buy this. Don't buy this, okay? Don't buy this. Do not buy, please. Don't buy pizza, okay? Don't buy pizza. The point of the matter is, we're going to put this right in the center. The dude, I don't even know what the dude's name was. It was so Spanish. His name was like, I forgot what his name was. Michele, Michele Franculo, or some shit like that. Man, crazy. Yeah, let's drink this up. All right. I haven't opened this yet. Let's see. Woo! I got a little baby thing. Okay, all right. Got a little bit. This is the first. I'm gonna be honest. First pizza I ever bought from Domino's, and God knows how long. Let's close that up because if I keep that open, okay, so let's see the other one. This is the one that better be good. This is the one that better be good. Domino's Unboxing. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Domino's Unboxing for all of you. And if you just tuned in right now, you're hoping for a fragrance review. I punked you. I punked you. Ain't no phrase a Domino's review. Woo! Okay, let me try. Let me try. Oh. This guy must have been running because look at that. It's not a. It's supposed to be horrible. This dude better stop running with my pizza. Look at it. It's out of place. Anyways, here we go. Let's try this out. Let's see how long he was been outside. Let's try this out. Oh, wow. I haven't had this for a couple years. I mean, let me teleport myself to the other one. This is officially a pizza unboxing. I'm gonna try one of these. Before I try this, let's put the box underneath. Okay, let's finish. I like the middle of the crust, the crust piece of the thin crust. Ah. Let's back up a little bit. Nice. That's nice. That's some cheesy, nice mushrooms. That's mushroom, a little bit crispy, but it's not too crispy. Let me try this out. Mm-hmm. Hey. I gave the guy $8 tip. $8 tip. I had a $5 bill and 3 singles. If I would have had one single, he would have got $6. But I gave him $8. Let's drink this up. Oh, that whiskey's good. Oh man, Have you guys ever had whiskey with pizza? I might have to do a stream with whiskey and pizza because this is a good mix. This is a real good mix. The cheese, the saltiness on this cheese, with tomato sauce, the mushroom, it goes good with this. This is really good. Now, I did get a over here, AM. Thank you so much, AM, for throwing those. That it looks like a. That looks like, what was that? It looked like a. Hey yo, hey yo. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. Unboxing. Unboxing. This is a real unboxing. I'm gonna say this ahead of time. You know what I need? I need some Elmer T. Only problem is I don't have any Sprite. How does Elmer T. taste like with this? We're gonna see on the stream. Yes? Before we do anything, I'm gonna load up a little bit of this with some Coca-Cola and put some Elmer T. Unless you guys, you know what? I'm not gonna do Elmer T. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do. Let's do something different. That's my ASMR. Let's pop this open. That's my ASMR. Let me drink this by myself. Wow. Wow. I think I put a benchmark and a mix of benchmark and something else. I think it was Yellowstone. A Yellowstone and benchmark. I'm going to have this right now, okay? But before I have that, let me have this. You guys, you know what? Every Sunday I gotta start ordering pizza. Oh man, they fired all the delinquents. Now all the old people are making me the pizza. It's good. The guy that came to my store is like 90 years old. 90 years old Cuban dude. 90 years old, so he's probably happy. $8 in Cuba will last him the whole month. Let's drink this up. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have our first bite on here. But I need to put some ice and I'm gonna put some Coca-Cola. I'll put some Coca-Cola on here. Got a brand new Coca-Cola. Haven't had a Coke in like a week. Let's do that. Let's close this up though. Let me just bring it out. Let me bring out the Coca-Cola and a little bit of. I'm gonna put a little bit of ice on here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put some ice in here. Oof. Isn't that nice? And over here we go, Coca-Cola. Okay, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready for this. You use your finger. Always use the finger you scratch your ass with, okay? If you thought I scratched my ass with that, no, I scratched my ass with this one. Let's go. Man, that's good. Okay, let's drink this up. Don't you hate with the whole? Don't you hate when it just cuts off, like the whole head comes off? Come on, dude. This is why this is cheap pizza. It's why it's cheap pizza. Let me have this piece. Wow. Dang. If you think that's Italian sausage, you know, USA is far from Italy. This is what you call American Italian. Here we go. Let's take a bite. Oh my Lord. Wow. Wow. That is insane. And here we go. Let's drink this up. Let's drink this up. Man, that's really good. Okay, let me close this up. I don't want to see all this pizza. Why does it say emergency pizza? Have you claimed your free emergency pizza? No, you son of a gun. Had to buy it. People are so damn stupid with this advertising. This is the stupidest advertising I've ever seen in my life. Here we go. Whoever thought of that, you know how much they get paid? Think of this advertising. $7.79. $7.79. Probably less than people at McDonald's. People at McDonald's are killing it. Burger King killing it. Let's have this up. Wow. I'm gonna have to do this every Sunday. I miss pizza. I've been buying, for some of you that do not know, I'm gonna tell you ahead of time. Last time I had a pizza, I think I told you guys, I paid top dollar for a pizza. If you go to like a real pizza place, this is just a commercial style pizza. Let me have. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, we're having Elmer T, right? It's personally, I'm gonna say this personally, I'd rather have it with Sprite. Why do I rather have it with Sprite? With the strawberry note on here, it doesn't go as good as it does with Sprite. That's my recommendation for all of you, okay? Make sure, if you buy this, don't add it with Coca-Cola. If it's good, all it's missing is lime. You put a lime, woo! I have 1.1K. 1.1K full of rubies. 1.1K full of rubies. And about $200 on Super Chats. Let's eat this. How many of you eat bread? I don't eat bread. I'm gonna throw this away. I threw it to the ocean so the manatees can get it. I don't eat bread. Oh, by the way, I gotta go at 7. At 7 o'clock, I gotta go. How many minutes we got left? 50. It's 55. We got 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes left on the stream. We got 5 minutes left. No super chats anymore, please. No more super chats. Please, no more super chats. I swear to God, if somebody sends a $50 super chat, I'm gonna be pissed. No super chats, please. Nope. No big super chats at least. Please. No big super chats on the stream. No more super chats, please. Because I'm gonna have to go in 5 more minutes. Please, no more super chats. There you go. If I would have said no more super chats, you probably would have said it, but now you guys know that I'm leaving in 5 minutes. Doesn't mean I'm going to leave in 5 minutes. I got a TV out here. I got to watch 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes XRP. The company Ripple. Yes, company Ripple is going to be on CBS. Cryptocurrency. I got to see it. I got to see it. I got to see it. Let's have another buy. Let's have another buy. Let's have another buy. Cryptocurrency, yes. Ripple, the CEO of Ripple is going to be on CBS. You're going to watch at CBS. 60 Minutes. It will be at 7 p.m. Hey, which one do I have? Garbage. Look at that. They don't cut it right. I'm going to have to put it back. We're going to have this Doug Funny. We're going to have this Doug Funny looking pizza slice. Shout out to Doug Funny. If you know who Doug Funny is, say you know who it is in the chat room. Shout out to Doug Funny. We're going to have a Doug Funny pizza slice. Let's take a bite. Let's take a bite. Shout out to Doug Funny pizza slice. Wow. This tastes like Nickelodeon. Wow. A shout out to pizza with bananas. Shout out to Doug Funny. When I was a long time ago, I saw the episode Doug Funny. He was like, I don't know what the hell happened. Apparently his dog's name's Pork Chop. I think the pork chop, he was trying to beat up a banana or something. The banana went all on the pizza. And then they say, you know what, let's take a bite. And then they ate the pizza with the banana, and it was a worldwide thing. But only in their block, wasn't in the city. I tried banana with pizza, and I threw up. Doug Funny, should have sued you a long time ago, Doug Funny. Pizza with damn bananas, what the hell? Oh, man. That's good. Wow. We got 1 minute left. We got 1 minute left. I got to see the show. 60 minutes. Okay, let me start saying my goodbyes. Ladies and gentlemen, on the stream, you see the stream. It's amazing. This is a party. This is a party. This is a party. This stream, you know what? That wing is looking ugly. Let's put it over here. Ladies and gentlemen, this stream on a Sunday, it was it was amazing. We had an amazing time on here. George Zaharoff stopped by. Who Dad stopped by. Everybody, April, all my ranchers. We made so much super chats and appreciation on the stream. I gave you the transparent review of this. It's been a fun time. This is a live stream. Again, if you don't know what a live stream is a way that I live. I go reality. Okay, reality. You turn on a camera and you go live. Though people can see you. If you mess up, if you drop this, people can see you. Can't edit it. That's what it is. We're live stream. For all of you watching, that's what it is. Live stream. We are on the same time frame. Oh no, 60 minutes about to start. No, I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about George Zaharoff's new fragrance. This is one of the best fragrances out there for all of you watching. This is, and the first impression unboxing of George Zaharoff. Precious Treasure with Elmer T. a whiskey review. Al Gordon has XRP. He does have XRP. Oof! I clicked the wrong button. Al Gordon has XRP. Yes. He says over here, I'm going to watch XRP to the moon. I hope all of you have XRP. Let's see what he says today. Cryptocurrency is all of cryptocurrency. All the world's going to be watching this 60 minutes. If you have Bitcoin, if you have Pepe Coin, if you have Dogecoin, if you have any cryptocurrency, you're all going to be watching. The main stage today, CBS, is going to be XRP. The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, he's going to be talking about why. Anyways, I don't even know what's going to happen. The point of the matter is, XRP to the moon. I'm going to say for all the Reaper Crew, thank you everybody for tuning in. George Zaharoff, one of the best fragrances out there. We can officially say this is mainstream. This has gone commercial. This is better than any Armani Code, Tom Ford fragrance. That is what it is. And for all of you watching, let's take a last sip for all of you. Are we going to be... How high is XRP going to go today? Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button if you like this stream. Subscribe down below. This is a live stream. Throw in the chat room, the XRP tokens. If you're a member, oh my God, I smell so good. Because of this fragrance. George Zaharoff did a hell of a job here. Let's drink this up. Okay. Shout outs to the USA. Shout out to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and U.S. Space Force. The Space Force over there, battling the aliens over there in the moon. And guess what they have? The Space Force has XRP. Yes, they're using it. Yeah, they're using it. For all of you, this is why we stream today. This is a masculine fragrance. This is a fragrance that I thought was out of this world, but it's in this world. We're in Earth. If you want to feel like a king, if you want to feel like a masculine man, this is a perfect fragrance. If I'm going to say this, and you guys can say whatever it is, this is better than any Tom Ford fragrance out there. Tom Ford strictly aims to men. He's a man. Tom Ford's a man. He aims for men. Also, Tom Ford, he does have women fragrances. I've never smelled it. I'm not a woman. I know what it is to smell a man fragrance. And this manly fragrance over here from George Zaharoff. The story by Zaharoff. Hell of a story. This fragrance, Precious Treasure. Is it going to be available on the website anymore? It's sold out. If it does, I'm going to buy another one. This is really, really a heck of a fragrance. If you're a man, you need this. You need this more than a Lambo. You need this more than a Shelby. You need this more than a motorcycle. You need this more than a penthouse. You need this more than your 10 out of 10 blonde, air-headed girlfriend. You need this more. You need this more than maybe some of the whiskeys out here that you guys want to get. You need this more than any fragrance out there that you probably see. You need this more than anything that you are officially looking into getting. This is a fragrance that I can tell all of you, don't buy this. Please don't buy this. Don't buy this. I want to buy the rest of the bottles that come out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the stream. You guys are amazing. And for all of you watching, this is a stream. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the Ripper Crew. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. You guys are amazing. And I'll see you all tomorrow. My favorite day of the week, Monday. Shout out to the Ripper Crew. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, yes. We're number one, XRP to the moon. I'm going to be watching 60 Minutes right now on CBS. I hope you guys watch it. XRP to the moon. I'll see you soon. Shout out to Who Dat, the biggest member super chatter. Shout out to George Zaharoff throwing them 20s a day. Second biggest super chatter on the stream. And for all of you watching, all my members, I see you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the rubies, all the rubies, Joe Waters, April, all of you. You guys are amazing. Reaper officially sign out. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Man, what a fragrance. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is.